It's not my live. This is recorded. It's a live or is it Memorex? Okay. So what happens all the time, and I'll try to make this quicker than the other one, is everyone starts off, I'm taking the test tomorrow, next week, whatever. So I'm going to give you a breakdown of what you need to do if you're taking it over the next few days. If you're taking it tomorrow, leave, get some sleep, relaxing, just relax. Don't take any more tests, get some sleep, wake up tomorrow morning, take it like a bad bitch, like a savage, right? Okay. If you're taking it the 2 days from now or more, no test the day before. Okay, don't take any tests the day before. And then just spend the day before learning, adding knowledge, watching my videos, my crash course videos, whatever you want to call it. Just watch those videos. That's the way you want to do it. Take it easy. And then around dinner time, you're done. Go out, have dinner, whatever you want to do. Go see a movie, go kayaking, skydiving, whatever gets you relaxed. Secondly, if you're taking it beyond that, say you're taking it 3, 4, 5 days away, take finals every morning. Try to time it to when you're taking the actual exam, same biorhythms, all that crap. And then review every part of it. Anything under a 70, reread or watch a video to cover it. That's leading up to the test. That's what you do. So you should be, by the time you're 3, 5, 10 days away, you should be done with the book, done with the chapter quizzes, and taking finals every morning or every afternoon, whenever the test is, whenever you can. Yes, if you're working, it's a pain in the ass, whatever it is. Now, onward and upward. That's what you do if you're taking the exam, okay? If you're taking the 7, make sure you read customer accounts the day before. That's a big thing. And then watch my quick and dirties for most of these exams. They will help. Now, if you're not taking it anytime soon and you're looking for some help, here we have a lot of help for you. We have a Facebook group, 2 of them really supportive. I'm literally a dick and they're the nicest people ever. So you have FINRA exam prep with help from Capital Advantage Tutoring. That's the group I run. Then we also have the Series 65, 66 exam prep, which is great. There's about 2,000 people in there, almost 5,000 in mine. Super supportive, private. So what you say stays in the group. Super supportive. Even in the group, they have a bunch of chats. They have a chat for each test. So you don't even have to deal with the stuff that you don't care about. You just stick with that. And they share stuff and they start study groups. On that note, study groups are magic. I host a link. You can get free. I have a free link on my website, series7exam.org, where you can go on there. And then all you have to do is when you set up the study group, everyone go to my link at the time. Boom, it's there. It's free. It's easy stuff. If you're going to do a study group, make sure you're involved, okay? Don't just sit back, because just sitting back and being passive, you don't learn. Active learning. Be willing to make mistakes. Argue the point. If you believe something's wrong, say and go, I don't disagree. Bring your questions to the study group. I don't run them. These are all just doing it on your own. Study groups are absolutely magic. Okay, I think that covers most of the stuff. Except for, don't forget, I have other places to go. So you have Michael Weiss is at series7examtutor.com. Great tutor, about half the cost of me. I'm a tutor. I do it all day long. Series7exam.org. If you want to check out other YouTube channels, go check out Brandon Rith over at Basic Wisdom, Susie Rhodes over at Passmaster, Brian Lee, I think is Test Geek Exam Prep, and then Achievable has some stuff. They have some good stuff out there. Notman Marks also has some putting out videos. They're putting out more, and a lot of them are like vibes video, make you feel good. I also have other channels. You can see my more shorty stuff and more fun. On TikTok, I'm Series7 Whisperer. On Instagram, I'm Series7 Whisperer. Go check them out. And then here, I'm Series7 Whisperer. I changed the name. And people think I'm not a whisperer. I'm a yeller. Maybe I should change my name to the Series7 Yeller. But what happens is my direct approach and actually no bullshit crap and no extra actually calms people down. So I know it works. Remember, as one of the people said, we are fucking animals, okay? We are animals trying to take this as voraciously eating up this stuff. Look, enough of this bullshit. You don't want to hear this. You want to get onto the live and see that idiot over there. So let's go. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the live Tuesday night, original Tuesday night live. Sound like Saturday Night Live without the comedy. Boom, Young OG, my favorite. Boom, I love it. That's awesome. It's awesome. So back, she nailed these. She nailed her exams. 1, 2, 3. Just beat the shit out of them over a 90-day period. Just freaking destroyed. See, I like that live. I did the little intro I do because I can curse now. You can't curse in the first 30 seconds. Weston, I'll talk to you tomorrow, my man. Okay, so first of all, I saw somebody. Laura, look at you. You're back. Back from the crazy town. Okay, good. Okay. By the way, yes, I think it was this Thursday I just went to see Jimmy Carr. Fucking awesome. Okay. There you go, Michael. It's good. You're going to start the options. Remember, stick with my way. Don't go back and forth. Just do their problems. Figure out my way. It works. Okay. I went to see Jimmy Carr, Carnegie Hall. Fucking awesome. Absolutely worth it. I don't know if you saw my pictures. I was in a first row balcony. So I'm like, so in Carnegie Hall, the balcony is up. Really fucking high. Really, really, really high. Okay. Like my wife would not have been okay with it. So I'm sitting there. I had 3 seats. Nobody wanted to go, so I went, and then I had 2 guys meet me, and they come and they sat next to me. So it's worked out to my friends, and it is fucking high. But the good thing is you're right above the comedian, so it's pretty good. No matter where, there's no really bad seats at Carnegie Hall. They just kind of do a good job. And you remember, I'll get to you, Evelyn. I promise. Remember, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. It's an all okay. Okay. Thank you, Laura. I mean, it's cool to go there. So now, okay. Now, I want to get to Evelyn because she needs to get off here and go to bed. Okay. So last minute advice, tough, right? Okay. Make sure you watch my 2 things. Watch my Series 7 Crash Course playlist. It's good, okay? They are amazing. They work. See, now, Carnegie Hall is just the shit. Next year, there's a whole comedy series. I may just do the whole weekend. Okay, now, because they had some Bill Burr. They had a lot of people there. Back to you, Evelyn. If you're taking the Series 7 tomorrow, go find my Crash Course video, my Crash Course playlist. I have a Series 7 Crash Course. There's about 6 videos in there that are all fucking get you points. Secondly, before you go in, if you haven't done it yet, and if you have time tomorrow, read customer accounts. If it's SDC, it's 2 and 14. If it's Kaplan, I think it's 15. And I think Achievable, it just says customer accounts. The reading customer accounts the day before or the morning of is going to give you some easy points. It's low-hanging fruit, okay? Seriously. On the other side of this, you got to take it like a savage, kid, okay? Evelyn, you got to take it like a damn savage. Take it like a bad bitch. You go in there, you answer a question, have confidence. Even if you're not sure of it, but it seems the best, pick it, move on, and don't even think about it. Customer accounts are massive. I'm telling you right now, customer accounts will make the difference between whether you pass or fail. Customer accounts will. If you have STC, go through their crunch time facts. If you have Kaplan, go through their tips. If you have Notman, go through their key topics. I think Achievable even has that stuff. But we're going to get this, right, Evelyn? You're going to nail it. Okay. King Pondy, my advice, take the damn test. Okay. Thomas, so Thomas, hold on. Let me get it in here. Where are we? Good, Achievable. Keep going at it. Okay, now, Thomas, if you want tutoring, just hit me down here, series7exam.org. You go on there. The front button is a thing that says book a session, and boom, you just grab it. And if I'm too expensive, Michael Weiss is good, and if he's too expensive, I have other people too. But Michael's very good. Okay. Now, you're solid. You're the mocks. King Pondy, go take the damn test. That's what you can do. What you need to do is go take the test. Watch the rest of my videos, book it, and go take the test. Boom. Okay, you're going to nail this. Okay. I know. Well, although, Brenda, it's too late to deal with options right now, right? Increase in amortization. It's okay. I mean, it's not going to be heavy. If you watch my math video, I have an hour and a half long math video. If you watch that one, you should be fine. It's basic stuff. Tonight, the night before is not the day to be learning accretion amortization. It's not big, just as far as the math goes. Remember something now. Remember, OID you must accrete, right? So the OID you must accrete. What does that mean? Hold on while I die. Okay, guys, remember, when I cough, I almost feel like I'm going to die. Remember, if I die, you got to share the shit out of this video, because if I'm going to die, I want to go viral, like the tutor dies on live on camera. Okay, so now, so King Pondy, go take the fucking test. You're ready. Your scores are solid. Don't be afraid of it. Finish the videos. Watch my SAE crash course. Boom, go take the test. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got to do this. Yeah. OID you must accrete. OID, which original issue discounts must accrete. Tom, I do them for all of the exams, every exam. It's just I can't have my name, series66exam.org. I probably even have that. Who knows? I have so many domains. I think I covered everything that every domain I'd ever want. Now, yeah, Laura, they're not, but the problem is Brenda's taking it tomorrow. So OID, you must decree, and then if instead of the old T charts and figuring out whether we do or not, just remember OID, you must decrete. That means original issue discount, which pretty much means zero coupon. And if it's a premium muni, you have to amortize. So on the premium side, only munis amortize, which means if you have a corporate or treasury muni premium, you can choose to not amortize or not. OID, you must accrete. Premiums, you don't have to. You unless it's a muni. Munis, you have to. Treasuries and corporates, you don't have to. Elise, okay. You're cutting it close. Focus on investment risk and what register up can and can't do. I don't know what chapter they are, Notman, but Notman's difficult enough. Have you taken 2 exams to take before you do it? Go try the have you done the FINRA exam? Brenna, we got this, right? Okay, you're gonna go over the stuff I sent you, read customer accounts tonight, go through my Series 7 crash course, and then we go from there. Now, Elise, if you haven't, take the FINRA one tonight or tomorrow morning. If you haven't, go on my channel under practice finals. There's one called, I think, How to Pass the SI exam, 75 questions. It's pretty dead on to the test. I'll put it that way. It'll give you a feel of what the questions are going to look like. Okay. Nicole Pruitt, Hells Bells. You're going to nail it. I know you are. You're going to nail that thing. Yeah, I know you're going to nail it. Okay. Hold on. What is that? I agree. But we got to memorialize that, right? Hold on. Let's see. There we go, Nicole. Nicole, this is for you. We're going to nail this, right? We're going to beat the shit out of this test. And we're going to take it like a bad bitch. And then we're going to be like a savage. What do we feel? We feel it coming, right? Wait for the riff. We got this. Oh, yeah. Nicole and Brenna, you're going to nail this test. And I just got demonetized. But that is okay. Because it's all about you guys. Boom. Nicole, we're going to nail this thing. Okay. Andrew. Boom. I love it. That's awesome. Boom. Are you done now? You just coming on because you're bored. Okay. Louis Mazer got a 73%. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Tomorrow's a day. Get the fuck off here. Get some sleep. Go get a massage. Get a Greek guy to give you massages. Relax. Smoke some weed. No, don't smoke weed. Not tonight. Okay. Tomorrow after you pass. Okay. Dev, don't worry about it. Just relax. Don't overthink this shit. Just follow the steps. Just follow the steps. Louis, don't sweat it. The more math is not really part of this test. Okay. Michael, we're going to get it. They absolutely will. They absolutely will work for you. Okay. Michael G, we're going to nail this thing, right? Thursday's the day. We're going to rock this thing. Okay. Boom. That's right, Laura. I think you disappeared for like a year. Okay. Wanamaker, I hope you're still here. Boom. Okay. Studying for the 7. Well, I hope you're still here. Make sure you read. Make sure you read. Okay. You got to make sure you read. Okay. There's nothing like reading while you're studying. I promise you. Okay. Jessica, there you go. Boom. Okay. That's awesome. Oh, keep going, Jessica. You're gonna nail the essay. I promise you. Okay. Okay. Don't worry about smoking the weed. I can say it. Look, and unless you're in fucking Idaho or Kentucky, it's legal. It's totally okay to lead to. I always wondered when it was legal in half the states how companies can do how you can do drug testing, but whatever. So here's the deal. Look, when you take that test, you go in there, you fucking be confident, power move, go in like this, like a bad bitch, right? You're going to be a savage. You go in there, you sit down, relax, take your questions. Once you get into it, just take them like it is. You know you're going to, remember, I can't say this enough. It's written to make you feel like you're failing, okay? Okay, Louis, that's okay. Just keep at it. And I would, Louis, just to double check, I would either buy the STC supplemental exams or buy the CAP and Q Bank just to make sure that you're okay. I don't love exam FX. Okay. I mean, they're fine. I just think you want to challenge yourself with a Kaplan or just buy the STC supplementals, like $20-$30. And it's pretty close to the exam. Okay. So Thomas, we got that. You just go on the website, book, and we go from there. Yeah, again, go to Kaplan and buy their Q Bank, okay? Oh my God, Weston, yeah, move the fuck on, absolutely. 90% on options. If you're scoring in the 60s, I say move on Kaplan. Go to we got this. We got the options. We're gonna nail it now. So either go to STC Securities Training Corp, and I have a link down here, and buy their supplemental exams. Okay, it's like $25. Or go to Kaplan and buy their Q Bank. It's like $50. Okay. Well, we'd want you to be in the 80s, Swansea, but you don't. I mean, 70-72 is not high enough. I think you could pass, but it's really fucking close, right? That's really tight to what it is, okay? That's a little too tight to be taking the chances, okay? Okay. Yeah, again, don't sweat the. Listen, guys, the vendors, especially Kaplan and Pass Perfect, anything to do with bonds, they're actually going to make you doubt yourself. They really will. It's just look especially think about it, for the Series 66, they make you do the NPV, they make you do the present value, not just recognizing, do the fucking math. If I had to do the math for present value, I mean, I can do the basic one, but if they made me do that whole formula with the squared, I'd be dead. Look, I was good at math until the alphabet joined it, and then I was just, fuck it, I can. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I get it, but crazy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you feel you got it, I mean, hopefully you've been reading since you you missed by one, right? Which means you know your shit. Okay. So the goal is you got to make sure, you got to make sure that you understand the products, go through my SIE crash course. But even if you don't, make sure you know what the register up can and can't do, and the risks, the investment risk. That's going to be a lot of it. Okay. That's going to be a lot of this shit. Is that you got to get the investment risk and that's half the damn test. But if you've been reading and you say you have Friday, you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and if it's California, you got half of today, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you want to make sure that you go, you folk add knowledge, right? Watch the videos, even if they're not mine. Watch STCs or Kaplan videos, whatever the hell it is, whatever you have. But add knowledge. Spend the next couple of days adding knowledge. Take another test today. Hope you're passing them. Look, capital markets. If you want to see what it is, go on to SIE, put in SIE content outline. Boom, type it in. Go look at that and look what's under capital markets. You'll see what's listed. Make sure you're comfortable with that stuff. And here's where a lot of people run into trouble. They get fucking cocky, okay? And they go, oh, I know this. And then they answer the first one they see when the second or third one is a little bit better. So relax. Remember, read the fucking question. You got to read every word. You got to read every single word. I can't tell you how much that means. That if you read a question, and you read the question, and then you read all four choices, almost read the choices before you read the question. Because a lot of times, okay, people will sit there and read the question and try to they'll start working it in their head when the question it's not even a math question, right? So I would absolutely try to just finish the freaking question, right? Read the whole thing, read all four choices. And here's another thing. If you see a really long answer, the entire answer has to be right or the entire answer is wrong. So this is my greatest example. There's two examples I can give you. One is it says, oh, a stock exchange stock is exempt, boom, because, okay? And it says, this stock is exempt because, and it says it's trading on the stock exchange and it's been approved by the SEC. Well, the first part's right. The second part, no, regulators don't approve shit, right? So that part makes it wrong. Throw it out. Like I said, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not dumb, but I'm not the smartest guy in the world. But I can take the shit out of a test because I don't bring my own shit into the test. I answer the damn question. If you've watched me answer questions, all those tests, I've not seen the questions before. So I'm reacting to them, and I don't put my own shit into it. I don't go, oh, the reason I did that video the other day about that, okay, where I just said stop overthinking, because, okay. Yes. OI. Yes, you should. Okay. So my thing is, don't. Jesus Christ, Weston. Okay, that's a crazy question. So now, well, I don't know the answers yet. But what happened was, what was he doing? I forgot why I said it. Because every time he would jump on the right answer, right? He ended up passing yesterday, but he would jump on the wrong answer because it looked better. It's like, read the damn fucking question. Okay. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 of them. Absolutely. Well, they're not that hard, Dan. Okay. But you need to go look on the content outline, find out what capital market is, make sure you're comfortable, and then make sure you read every question. And over the next 2 days, you can take tests still. Make sure you've taken the FINRA one. Make sure, oh, you've seen it. Make sure you take my one that says 75 questions. It's in the practice finals. Keep adding knowledge, work on investment risk and what the registered rep can and cannot do. I have a video on syndicate. I absolutely do. So you mean like the takedown, Michelle? You mean the takedown and stuff like that, or like understanding the process? Let me know. Let's see, where are we? I'm trying to find my. Well, then wait for it's going to be dumb. You're going to have to listen to it. Oh, good. I don't have to listen to it. Because I click my video, the opening video pops up all the time. Now, what's interesting, anyone taking the Series 10, I didn't realize I did this, but I have an MSRB video playlist, and that's what I'm going to right now. That is, it does a really good job going over the Giros. I think it does a good job, but that's also me. There we go. So, Michelle, if you're struggling with the Vanessa, if you're struggling, that's going to be about poof, Michelle. I appreciate it. Yeah. So Michelle, I just put the video in the link. Okay. I just put the video in the link. Oh, are you kidding me? And I lost all my chats. Hold on. Am I on or no? Am I live or Memorex? I don't know if I'm. Can you all hear me? Every time I go to another site, it fucking kills me. I don't know if I'm still here or not. Let's see. Oh, I think we're back. Okay. It says it's wrong. Okay, so that's fine. Boom, Dawn. It's all right. We're going to get it. Okay, guys, everyone, ask your questions again. If I didn't answer your question, throw it in here because all my chat went away. Okay. Oh, actually, wait a second. I can actually do that through here. Hold on. Never mind. I can do it through here. Dawn, I'm going to see you Friday night on this. I saw you joined it. Okay. So, Evelyn, we got you taken care of. I think we're good. I'm reading through here to find the question. I know it's never not hear me. No, you know what it is? Sometimes it goes out on me. It just really does. Okay. Okay. Briara. Okay. Okay. So, Briara, if you're still here, okay? Yeah, Felicia, don't sweat the formulas too much, okay? Go on my Series 7 math video. Those are the only ones you have to worry about. But let's get on this, okay? Now, Briara, you're taking it Thursday. I'm not a fan of taking the test the day before, but let's use this as a benchmark. Take another cap on exam tomorrow. If you score above 72 or 73, take the damn test. Okay. If you don't, if you score under 70 again, maybe move it back a week. Maybe move it to after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's next week. It was just like fucking summer like a week ago. So I would say is high. No, it doesn't matter high, low, or bad. It's high PE is a growth stock, low PE is a value stock. So Briara, I don't know if you're still here, but I would say take another exam tomorrow. Okay, take another one tomorrow. And again, I'm not a fan of this unless you're in the West Coast and take it now. And if you get a 72 or higher, then take the test. If you get under 70, then think about me moving it to like either after Thanksgiving. Okay. And Jessica, I'm happy to have you here, kiddo. And young OG is dead on right. It feels nervous walking in, but once you're in the zone, you're in the zone. Okay. Nicole. You will never, Nicole, I didn't see this. You will never get delta gamma. Never. Okay. Delta is, I'm not going to worry about gamma, but delta, just to understand what it is. Delta is how much oh, there you go, Dawn. Look at you. Delta is how much the option premium will move based on the underlying, right? So if you have a delta of 40 and the stock goes up $1, the premium will go up 40 cents. Okay. If you have a delta of 60, if the option goes down $1, you're going to go down 60 cents. That's delta. That's I don't even think you have to know that much on that. I mean, I would think that if it's any more than that, I would be very surprised. Gamma, they're not doing it. They don't even do that on the 4. They do delta on the series 3, but that's it. Nicole, I promise you don't have to do that. But let's talk about beta for a second. So how are you on beta, Nicole? Okay. There you go. Got it. Okay. Young OG is the best, right? She's back here. She's not even taking the test anymore. She beat the shit out of these tests. So Nicole, let me know what if you understand alpha beta, I'll leave it alone. But if you want me to go over it, I can. But it's super easy. Okay. Okay. It's not going to be heavy. There'll be a couple questions on it, but not heavy, Sierra. Okay. So I want to get to okay. So Alexander, don't worry about the economic indicators like every single one. Okay. Don't worry about every single one. Worry about okay, I'll work on alpha. I can do that. That's super fucking easy. Okay. I knew that if I said it, even Nicole didn't need it, somebody would. Now remember, what are we talking about here? Economic indicators, you don't have to remember all 36 of them. I have a good memory and I can't remember them all. So I just remember this on indicators. Leading indicator tells us where we're going over the next 12 months, like the S&P 500. Coincident tells where we are now. And get a new vendor, Vanessa, please. Get another vendor. You're going to get your ass kicked with Past Perfect. It's horrible. And then on the lagging, it tells us where we were, like corporate profits. Okay. Boom. Okay. You're good on beta. Okay. But I'm going to do alpha anyway because somebody said they had trouble with it. So, but good. See, yeah. So Nicole, get delta is the only one you might see. And I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But literally, it's how much the premium moves with, oh my God. No, Dev. No, it's like a couple questions back. So I have one where I didn't get any. Okay. Good on alpha and beta. I'm going to do it real quick anyway because people want to see it, but it's super easy. Share screen. I know. I'll go over beta and alpha. See, Nicole, I knew that somebody would have it. So that's right. I totally planned. I had my Zoom open already. Okay. So let's say you have a beta. Always think of beat. I have the dyslexic fingers. I guess it's good for some people. Okay. I'm leaving that alone. No, beta 1.5. Okay. That means it's a multiplier. That means I'm going to move 1.5 times the market. If I have a beta of 1, I will move the same as the market. If I have a beta of 0.5, I will move half as much as the market. It's a multiplier. If it's a -1, I will move the same as the market the opposite way, multiply. If it's a -1.5, I will move negative opposite the market, 1.5. Okay? Now. Okay, now, let's go with the 1.5. Say we have a beta of 1.5. And let's see the S&P goes up 10%. I'm going to show you both just because the vendors show a lot of shit in here. So beta is 1.5. The S&P goes up 10%. Okay, we got that. S&P is up 10%. How much do we go up? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to multiply 10 times 1.5. That's going to give you 15%. That means your risk-adjusted return or your expected return is 15%. That's your expected return. But what if you actually do? What if your actual return is 17%? You did 2 points better than expected. That's 2 points of alpha. Okay. That's 2 points of alpha. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Margin is so fucking small on the 7. Okay. Hope everyone gets it. Now I'm going to show you the way that Kaplan and Past Perfect, and I think Solomon makes you do it. And definitely Past Perfect. We're going to add in the risk-free rate of return of 2%. The numbers are now different. Now, again, probably not on the test, but on the vendor. So we're going to do the same thing, but first we have to take out the risk-free rate of return. What's the risk-free rate of return? It's the rate of return when you have no risk, which is coordinate. It's the same thing as a 90-day T-bill or the 91-day T-bill. Okay, now, you're going to do 10 minus the 2%. That's going to give you 8. That's your risk premium, the amount of money you're earning over. See, you always pick up, even if I don't need all the beta, this helps. The risk premium is what you earn above the risk-free rate. Okay, now you're going to multiply 1.5 times 8. 8 times 1.5, that gives me the magic number of 12%, right? Okay, so I'm expected to do 12, and then we're not done because this assholes, we're going to add the risk-free rate back in, 14%. So now our adjusted return is 14. We did 17, so we have 3 points of alpha. Now, if we did 13, say this was 13 instead, that'd be negative alpha of 1. Hope that helps. Hope that helps everyone. It's super okay. Bethany, make sure you watch my Quick and Dirty, both the 63 and the 66 Quick and Dirty. Brenna and who else? I hope everyone was okay with that. Hope that wasn't too crazy for you. Now, I know that I want to go over, okay. Daniel, there will be 4 to 5 questions on BDCs, but let me get, okay. And OI, yes, go to Achievable and then take questions between Past Perfect and Achievable. Here we go. You can look at the top of my head for 30 seconds. Again, Alexander, no, leading is where we're going, coincident is where we are, and lagging is where we were. Okay. Like I'm the lag indicator. When we go to the mall or where we go out, I'm the lag indicator because I'm always walking slow. One, because I'm a lazy piece of shit. Two, because I'm looking at all the crap. An investor purchases a corporate bond with a 6% coupon at a net price of 101, so it's a premium. So again, an investor purchased a corporate bond with a 6% coupon with a net price of 101. The bond had accrued interest for 45 days. Which of the following statements regarding the confirmation of this trade is true? Okay. You won't have to do the math. So we understand how you do accrued interest, right? So you're going to take, first of all, you have to go, you find out when the day is. So it's 45 days. So really what you're going to do, again, they gave it to you. So look, if you have a 6% bond, Brenna, probably not. The beta might be, but it's easy. What are you panicking about? What are you panicking about? I just showed you it's super easy. Remember, beta, you multiply. They might ask concept. Beta, if you have a beta of more than 1, you're more volatile than the market. If you have a beta of less than 1, you're yes, 20 to 30 to between 15 and 35 questions. Some people got more on options. So if beta is under 1, you're more conservative. If beta is over 1, you're less conservative. You're more aggressive. So we're back to this. So if I buy a 6% bond, it's trading how much? Okay. How much is that paying me a year? Why, yes, that's $60. And remember, corporate bonds, you will not have to do this on the exam, but I'm helping him out. Okay. So now it's $60 a year divided by 360 because it's a corporate. That's 16 cents a day. Okay. So I'm going to do it again. You have a 6% bond that pays $60 a year. You divide that by the number of days in a year, that's 360. Since it's a corporate, it's 360. That's how much money you have to, that's how much you earn each day. Now that's times 45 days. Is that right? $7.50. I don't know. It should be 1,070, right? So 0.166 times 45 days should be, it should be like $7.50. I don't know why the answer you got was different. Should be 1,750. Shouldn't be 1,750. Unless you bought 2 of them. Did you buy 2? If you bought 2, it would be 1,000, but no, it'll still be 2 grand more. No, it's got to be 1,750. It doesn't work any other way. Okay. Unless I did the math wrong. Okay. Okay, Vanessa. One beneficiary, one. Well, no, here's the thing. It's one kid, right? It's only for one kid, and it's 2 grand per kid. It's only 2 grand per kid. And at 18, you have to stop putting money in there. Okay. You have to stop putting money in at 18. That's why you can get a question. Here, let me see if I can find a good one. It's a fun one. Let's see if I have it. Let's see. Don't think it's on this one. Where are we? That one. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So I'm going to share this with you guys in a second. Hold on. Okay. I'm not saying this is on the exam, but I'm going to say that this is like something you buy on the exam. Here we go. Where are we? Okay. Everyone take a look at that question. Okay. Everyone take a look at that question. Okay. Oh, duh. Right. Purchase at 101. Yes. Because it's $750 plus $10 for, yeah. I missed that part. I was trying to do it in my head. Yes. 1,750 because 1,750 because you bought it at 101, which is 1,010 plus $7.50. Way to go, Weston. See, you're ready to take this damn test. Okay. That's funny. Very funny. That's pretty funny. I'll help you out. Okay. So everyone, while I'm talking about this question on while you guys are trying to do this Coverdell question, I'm going to talk about futures and forwards. Okay. So futures. So understand something, and it's very funny that Troy is very hard. Although technically, Nicole, gold is soft. You can bite into it. That's how you know. So Troy has a little ED. Okay. So now, if I'm a farmer and I have wheat that's like 60 cents a bushel, and I know that I'm going to pull the wheat in like 3 months. Say it's this December wheat. Okay. I'm going to deliver. Right. I'm going to deliver the wheat. Everyone who sees this answer, try to answer the question and throw it in the chat. Now, if I sell, I'm worried about selling my wheat now because maybe I can get 50 cents a bushel now. But I'm worried that by December, it's November now, I'm worried that in December or January, the wheat will be cheaper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell it now for delivery in January. So that's a future. I sign a contract to Nicole. You buy it from me on an exchange. It was not really buying it from each other, but you buy the future for 60 cents. That means you're going to get, say I have 30 bushels. Say I have 30,000 bushels. Okay. Yep. Look at you. Boom. You got it. You nailed it, Dawn. See, you're ready. Okay. So now, I'm going to sell, if I have 30,000 bushels, I'm going to sell 6,000 bushels. You don't have to know that most bushels are 5,000, but they are, okay? Most contract sizes are 5,000. So I will sell 6 futures. That's worth 30,000. That's worth 30,000 bushels, okay? I'm going to sell them at 60 cents. You're going to buy them. So that means we have a contract. Nicole, you're promising to buy my wheat, my soft wheat, in January at 60 cents a bushel. I'm guaranteeing to sell it. I'm using you 60 cents. 60 cents a bushel. I'm going to sell it to you in January. We have a contract. I am obligated. Both of us are obligated. You're obligated to buy it in January. I'm obligated to sell it in January. Now, now what happens is if the wheat drops, I still get to sell it at the higher price. If it goes up, you get to buy it at the lower price. And if it goes down, you have to buy it at that price. So now, okay, keep going, everyone. Try to get question 15. Okay, now. 115. Is it 115? 115. Now, here's the thing. So say the car's going the wrong way. Okay. Okay. Oh, there you go. Funny. There you go. Okay. Now, if a price changes, maybe I don't want to wait until January. So I can do what they call offset it. So if I sold it, I could buy it back. Okay. Or if you bought it and you go, I don't want it anymore, you can offset it by selling it. They trade on an exchange. Okay. Everything about this future is like, other than the price, is fixed. The delivery month, how many bushels, the contract size, okay, and where it's going to be delivered and where it's traded. All those things on an exchange are very strict and they're standardized. Okay, so what happens is if you don't want to do this anymore, you can just sell it out to someone else, and then they'll take on that risk. And if I don't want to sell it anymore, I can buy it back from someone, and they have the contract to sell. And what happens is, hopefully, if I sell it for less than if I buy it back for less than I sold it for, I make money. If you bought it at 60 and sell it at 72, you're going to make 12 cents times 5,000 times however many. What does it say? 6 contracts. Okay. So the big thing on this exam is that futures are on an exchange and they're liquid. Jesus Christ. Futures are on an exchange and they're liquid. Forwards are not on an exchange and they're standardized. They're not standardized. So futures are standardized. Everything, they're liquid. You want in and out, go ahead. Okay, so we're talking about that. And then on a forward, it's basically a contract between two people. And if I sell a forward to you, Nicole, and then you buy it from me, the only way you can get out of it, the only way I can get out of it, is if we have the other person gives us permission. But here's the thing. The reason people do forwards, it's local and we can adjust it. Say I don't have 30,000 bushels. Say I have 3,000 bushels. So I don't want to do a full contract. I can't. So I'll create a forward with you and say, listen, I just want to do 3 contracts now, 3,000 bushels. And you go, fine. And we adjust the price for that. So remember, futures, if you own something, if you're a producer, a farmer, a miner, a driller, okay, all these words work with us. You're going to sell futures. If you also as a producer, if you're a consumer that you're buying something like wheat, oil, gold, all that, you're going to buy futures. Because remember, if you're selling it, you worried the price is going to drop. If you're going to buy it, you worried the price is going to go up. So people are going to buy futures. People are going to sell futures. Hope that helps a little bit. And then I'll get to these questions. Okay, hold on. No, everyone's afraid to answer this question. Okay, Bethany, go through my quick and dirty. Go through the 63 quick and dirty and the 66 quick and dirty, and just make sure you reread the make sure you read the questions. I can't say that enough. And Sierra, yes, you'll get some trade conference stuff, but not a lot. Okay. Louie, you're right. Somebody's getting it. Okay. Nicole, I hope that helped. Okay. Good. Oh, I'm glad. Okay. So let's get on this now. So which of the following customers are permitted to see, we're getting it, are permitted to open a Coverdell education savings account with the intent of savings for college for a designated beneficiary? Okay. So the parents of a beneficiary age 19 are expected to have additional years of qualifying. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, no. At 18, you stop. A is out. Boom. Okay. Now, the parents of an infant who invest 25 grand bonus. Oh, that sounds so nice. But again, you can't do it because it's a $2,000 limit. Okay. Well, so A and B are out. The grandparents of an who want the account invested in a cash value life insurance policy. I don't think that's not a security. I don't think you can do that. Throw that out, but maybe. So let's check the next one. Okay, now the grandparents of an infant who want the account invested directly in an ASG company stock. That's the answer. The answer is D as in David, because A, B, and C don't work. So understand Coverdell, as much as they're kind of shitty because they're run by the federal government. You know how I feel about that. Sure. Okay. Boom. Okay. Now you nailed it, right? So that's the thing. Boom. So the answer for this is D as in David. Because remember, with Coverdells, you can buy specific securities. Unlike a 529, you can't buy specific securities. And if I'm wrong, and you guys have a reason I'm wrong, let me know. But usually, a cash value life insurance is not really what you're going to put in a Coverdell. Because then what if you can only put in $2,000 a year, and I don't think you can put them in there. I think you can only put cash in, then they buy securities. Okay. So The whole point here is that a Coverdell is this. At 18, you can only put until they're 18, and then it becomes the kids. They have to take it up by the 30. They can invest in specific stocks, but there's a $2,000 per person. Yes, it is, Weston. So it's not. It's a muni fund. It's covered under the MSRB. And they have to use better than the 30, $2,000 per kid limit per year. Okay. That's why. There you go, Nicole. Good job. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. These questions. This is how you could see a question. I'm not saying it's once you look at it. That's why I'm saying that with these answers, the questions, the tests aren't all that tricky. It's just the wording sometimes. Okay. So Felicia, I'm gonna get back to you. There's not really. I mean, I have a video on the math. Look, you could bail on the math and still score in the 80s. Seriously, the math is not. I mean, yes, other than break even. I mean, other than the options math, it's not that big. I'm going to do convertibles in a second. It's super easy. Okay. But I have that math video that I just put out about 3 weeks ago. Go check that out. Basically, if you're taking the 7 or any test, that's the only math you'll ever need. Okay. See, Nicole, you need the D. That's all. Okay. Now, okay. Again, high PE ratio means growth. Low PE ratio means value. Okay. And here's the thing. So remember, think of it this way. You're going to know. Oh, there you go. Sydney, that's fine. I'm going to do the parody. Don't worry about it. Look, if you're not taking it tomorrow, go check. I don't want you to bail on it. I mean, I say that shit, but I'm just saying so you don't worry about it too much. But watch it says whether it tells you whether it's overvalued or undervalued. That's what it's telling you. The PE ratio is telling you whether it's undervalued or overvalued. If it's a low PE, it's undervalued. If it's a high PE, it's overvalued. Like Twitter when Elon bought it, right? It wasn't trading at 54, but he overvalued it. Well, that's why he spent the next 2 months trying to get out of it. Saying, wait, I did my DCF calculation and I was way off. Okay. Oh, Bethany, I can do that. Okay, so now. So I always think of it as how deeply involved in this they are. So strong is full on tin hat conspiracy theory level. Semi-strong is I know, Sydney, it's easy. That I'm telling you right now, that $25 membership for the videos is unbelievable. Now, oh, and I have to do BDCs. I know somebody asked about that. I promise I won't forget about it. So strong is full on, we believe it, hardcore. Semi-strong is we sort of believe it, and efficient and weak means we don't. So let's go over it real quick. No, we don't have to go crazy on it. Weak believes that all historical prices are built in and the price should be about where it is. But we do believe that if you use fundamental analysis, you can beat the market. You can find like an undervalued security. There we go back to you, Louis. Now, semi-strong says, okay, no, we believe that the market is efficient. What does efficient mean? Efficient means it's the right price, okay? So if you have an efficient market, it means the price is out here, okay? Now, yes, I do, Rachel. Go look in my 66 playlist. I have it's called the 63 cheat sheet. Now, semi-strong believes that all news that is public is into the price. Like the price now reflects where all the public now known information. Okay. Now, once new information comes out, the new price will quickly assimilate to that new information. So you have a very small window to make money, but the best way, I guess, is to commit a felony and know inside information. So if you have inside information or unpublished information, you can do better because you'll know where it's going to go. Can't do that. It's illegal. So semi-strong is sort of believing in it, meaning that the price is efficient based on known information, but anything private or inside information is not known, so it's not perfect. Strong form fully believes that the people trade on inside information, both public and private information, is built into the price, so the price is efficient. I don't see how that's true. So the strong theory believes that the market is efficient and it reflects all the current inside and public and private information. So again, that's why I say it's levels, right? Weak is like, historical prices in there. You could maybe do some information, do some research on fundamental and beat it. Semi-strong doesn't believe in fundamental. It believes that it reflects the current price. Any new news that comes out, this price will move. Strong totally believes that all information, whether it's public or private, is built into the price. Full on strong believers of efficient market theory. Okay, that works. None of them, other semi-strong and strong, do not believe in fundamental at all, and none of them believe in technical trading at all. Okay, we took care of that delta and gamma. I think it's close, but some of his, I mean, I love his Test Geek's magic of the videos. His videos are great. The tests are good. The videos are amazing. Okay, I'm going to say that the tests are good. The videos are amazing. I think it correlates where you are, but look at that. I mean, think about it. You're talking a 15-point difference. So between Kaplan and Test Geek. So, and here's the thing though. So what does that mean? Because usually people say Kaplan is harder than the exam. So, and you have what, 8 days left? Yeah, I think Eddie, I think you're in good shape. If you're scoring there, I would go over the Test Geek stuff and see where you got it wrong or where you screwed it up and go from there. I think that's your best bet. But I think if you're passing the Kaplan, that's a really good indicator that you know your stuff. I think I talked about this. Don't sweat it too much. You have to understand it. I think there's a lot. You know who has videos on this? If you look up Basic Wisdom, Brandon Rith, I think he has 2 good videos on it. I would do it, but it gets so boring. Some of the stuff I won't do, like the boring stuff, I apologize. And that's just stuff you can look. If you have STC, usually at the back of every chapter, they have a thing listing all the stuff you need. Okay. Oh, what did he ask? What the person asked before? I got to do parity. What the heck did he ask? I got to go back and see. Yes, Sydney, I like them both. Okay, hold on. I know that somebody asked a question I want to get to. Hold on. Coverdale. Doesn't go back very far. Oh, BDCs. Daniel, hope you're still here. Okay. I knew it was. I'm hoping you remember. Remind me, Daniel. So, BDCs are business development corporations. So, if you guys know what a PE firm is, right? So, a PE firm or venture capitalist, these are like hedge funds that buy small and medium-sized companies, take a position in them, and then they bring them up and they blow them up and they bring them public and then they exit. Okay. So, a BDC is like the same thing. The problem with PE ratio and venture capital is only accredited people can buy. They're for the rich people, stuff like that. Vanessa, good night. Boom, go finish it. Vanessa, go get another vendor. Go get Achievable or STC. Do some of their questions. Don't sweat the Past Perfect stuff. Hopefully you'll get more than a 50. People feel that way and then they do better. Past Perfect is just an ass kicker. Now, so a BDC is like a PE firm where it buys small and medium-sized companies, okay? But the difference is a BDC trades. It's like a closed-end fund. It's very liquid. So it buys illiquid securities, but it on itself is a liquid security. So you have to know that it's more for sophisticated investors who look at a question I might have seen came out like it's for sophisticated investors who are looking for a liquid security to buy hard to assess securities. So a BDC will buy small and medium-sized companies and bring them public, hopefully. That's what it is. They are a liquid security that buys illiquid stuff. You're not going to get a qualified dividend. You're not buying it for dividends. You're buying it for speculation, if you want to say. And it's higher risk. You do have to understand the risk. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's mostly for sophisticated investors. Daniel, I hope that helped. I hope you're still there. Vanessa, we got this. Okay. Dev, again, don't sweat the margin. If you watch my 2 videos on margin, I have 2 videos on margin. If you watch those and you understand them, you're going to be fine. And I think I did margin on my math video. And if you can do those, you're going to be fine. I think I actually had some good questions on there. Okay. Brenna, we're going to get this. Okay. And see, Weston, see what I did? I did it fast and I didn't write it down. If I wrote it down, I would have gotten it, but I didn't That's why I was saying 1,750 in accrued interest plus the $10, right? So just remember, always whenever there's numbers, write them down. Don't cowboy it like I did, because that's how you learn. Okay. Nicole, I think we're good now. Louis, sure. Kind of what everyone does. It's cost basis. Boom. There you go. Look at that. So if Weston, do you use my chat? Do you use my Zoom room that I get? I have it in the Facebook group. You should do it. Okay. I know that's a problem with the way I do options. You almost can, but don't you fucking do it. Okay. You can, because it's very visual. You can do it, but I don't want you to do it, because once you find the break even, we're halfway home. So now your cost basis would be adjusted, right? So your total value would not change. Okay. So if you want 100 shares, like this happened in 2000, when Pepsi spun off Yum Brands, Pepsi was trading at $40. They did a spinoff and they said, okay, everyone who owns Pepsi will get 1 share of Yum and then 1 share of Pepsi. So if you own 1 share of Yum at 40, you now own, after the spinoff, you now own 1 share of Pepsi at 20 and a share of Yum Brands at 20. So your total value doesn't change. Your per share cost basis will change, but you won't. And by the way, companies don't have cost basis. Okay, but you do. So your total cost basis for taxes won't change, but your per share will, because you have 2 different stuffs. Okay. Okay. Now let me talk about parity a little bit. Where's my whiteboard? Now I finally figured out how to find font on this thing. Okay. So again, let's say you have a 8%, which you don't really care about. 8%, $1,000 par. Convert, right? Just convert. Let's say it's trading at 104, and it's either they're going to give you the ratio or they're going to give you this. It converts at 50. Okay. Or they're going to give you the ratio, which I'll do. So what's the first step you do? You do par divided by the convertible price, which is going to be 1,000 divided by 50. That equals 20. That means your ratio. This is so easy if you just keep practicing it. If you don't freak out about it, that means you get 20 per 1. That means for every bond you convert, you get 20 shares. So that's good. That's great. Now you have 2 choices. So now let's say the common is trading at 55. Where you're going to get 20 shares of a $55 stock. So you do 20 times 55. That's 1,100. That's parity. That's the parity on the bond side. Now, let's say, again, all you do is get the ratio, multiply by the stock price. Now, let's say they don't give you the common, and they say, where should the common be trading? Which is the parity on the stock side. You would do 1,040 divided by 20, and that gives you 52. So the stock should be trading at 52 to be a parity. So again, all you're doing is find the ratio, which is par divided by the convertible price. Boom. Then, and sometimes they give it to you. Sometimes they'll say, oh, your ratio is 20 or 2 or 5. If they do, then just take it. Okay. Then you either multiply that ratio times this common stock price, or you divide the bond, divide the bond price by that number. That's all you're doing. Okay. Okay. Hope that helps a little bit. Okay. Okay. Now, Laura and Sydney, did that help? Yes. This is covered on MSRB. It's a muni fund. Okay. So again, Louis, that's the thing. That's the wording we're talking about. That question that we showed before, that's how the wording is different. If you understand the big picture, you can get the wording shouldn't hurt you. Okay. Boom. I'm glad. See, it's so much easier. And I have a video on that doing the same thing. Okay. Now, what about Laura? Does that help? You should be. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. I've already had about 3 people say the option should always be taught my way. I don't disagree, but it is what it is. People want to stay they want to make it hard on themselves, and they stick with the other way. It's fine. And you're ready to? Yes, it's on my 63 cheat sheet and the 66 cooking 66 playlist. Okay. So Richie, I hope that helped. It's Richie. That's how great is that? I just got that. I just answered. I just saw your question. So I need to know, Richie, did that work? Okay. Vanessa, hopefully you're asleep already. Okay. What is minimum maintenance? And let's talk about this. So minimum maintenance. Okay. Oh, see, there must have been a question. If you go in, so look for join, Louis. Look for the word join. Okay. Well, it's not $25 options. It's here's what happens: is join. There's 4 levels, and I'm not trying to upsell this shit. I'm trying to do this for free. But here's the thing: I'm not going to turn it down. If you pay $6, you get just to watch the old videos, the old membership classes. If you pay $20, it's the all my options videos, which I think are great. If you pay $25, then you get the options video plus the membership plus a 1-2 week Series 7 class where we don't talk about options, we talk about everything Friday nights. Then if you do the up it to if you pay the $50 one, then you get everything below it. Plus we do every Friday night. We do every Friday night options. Okay. I think I'm missing questions that are people put. Okay. Now, okay. So let me just go through this thing. So minimum maintenance on a margin account is if it's long as 25% of the market value or short 30%, but never less than 2 grand. Okay. Never less than 2 grand. Okay. Again, Laura, don't sweat it. It's not, it just practice it. Try to practice how I did it. Go on find my convertible video, do it with me and see if it works. And just watch the video over and over and over again till it sticks. Okay. Now, it can never be less than 2 grand. I mean, there's instances if you buy stock, it's less than 2 grand. You just put down 100%. Now, on the short side, it can never be less than 2 grand. It can never be less than 30%. But if the stock is under $5, okay, if it's under $5, you're going to do the greater of 100% of the value or 250 a share. So again, Dev, you're going to nail it. I know you will. Dev, get the fuck off here and then let us know. You don't have to come back. You can come on Tuesday and tell us how great it went. You can tell us how great it was. That's what you can do. Okay, now. So again, under $5, it's going to be the greater of 250 a share or 100%. Okay. Yeah, it's under 5. Should be not under 250, right? I always forget. I get old. Okay. That's as deep as it goes. Okay. And by the way, like if you a lot of people jump on, if you're taking a test, I have these Zoom groups I offer. You go through my website, the series7exam.org. People go on there. Some people just leave them on open and they wait for people to pop in. Okay. Or they go on the Facebook group, which is a FINRA exam prep with help from Capital Advantage Tutoring. And they go on there, they start a group and they say, hey, let's meet at 4:30, and we go from there. Okay. Hope we've handled that one. Well, okay. Louis, I can't answer all of those, right? So how do you know? So how do I know if a call spread is a debit or how do I know if a spread is a debit or a credit? Well, first of all, find the bigger premium. Okay. Okay. Johnny boy. Hold on. Guys, you didn't get to hear this at all today. Hold on.
This is your celebration.
Way to go, Johnny. Okay. Okay. No. So here. But oh my God, that was so quick. Nicole, you're cutting it close on that. Thank God we did the option together, right? Make sure that went. Okay. Now, yes, Sydney, there's no way around that. There's no way around the opinion base. It's all, I mean, that's why the 2 suitability videos give you as much rules as you can. You just got to follow it. Just remember anything under 5 years, you don't do equity. And if it's short term, you do C shares, not A shares. Now back to this. So, where were we? I don't disagree. I agree. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. Hold on. Okay, so now The dominant option is one with a bigger premium, first of all. So if they give you premiums, that's awesome. And then whatever that is, if that's a buy, it's a debit. If that's a sell, it's a credit. Okay. If that's, and then what the dominant option tells you the direction of the spread. So if you have a dominant option, say the buy call is the bigger premium, that's a dominant option. That option is bullish. So then so is the spread. Okay. So remember, buy, own, hold, long, debit mean the same thing. So if you see buy an option and that has a bigger premium, it's a debit spread. And then whatever that option is tells you bullish or bearish. If you see the dominant option as a sell, and I have these all in the videos, if you see the dominant option as a sell, then it's a credit spread. And then whatever that option is tells you the direction. But a credit spread, you want the options to expire and narrow. And if it's a debit spread, you want it to widen and exercise. Not crazy. I have the options videos that'll help you more with that. Okay. Louis, I hope you find it. It should be, the join button should be right under the videos. Okay. Oh, you're really challenging me here. Okay. First of all, Dev, good luck. You're going to nail it. I know you will. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Weston, you're not getting these. These are not questions you're going to see on the test. Okay. Yeah, not subscribe, hit join. Okay. So if you're going to buy a $50,000 20-year bond, it's trading at what price? Okay. Should be par. But you buy them up. Where'd you buy? June 30th, right? So you got to go back. You got to, yeah, they're not making you do this shit, Weston. They're not. I promise you. They want to know when it accrues. They're going to want you to figure out their accrued interest. Okay. Okay. I'm telling you, Eddie, I totally agree. Study groups are the shit. So yeah, Weston, don't worry about these because this is just making you feel stupid, right? Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to have to go back. It settles on June 30th. You're going to have to go from June 29th back to March 1st. It's going to be March, April, May, and then 29 days in June. You're going to do 30 days since it's community. So it's going to be 30 for March, 30 for April, 30 for May, and then 29 for June. So that's 90 plus 29, whatever the hell that is. What is that? 119, right? So 119 days, right? So 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 29, just to be 119 days of accrued interest, right? Yeah, so it's like that, but then you do 70 divided by 360 is 19.4 times 129 times, well, so plus 1025 times 50. So, and then you get whatever number you get, you're gonna be 50. It's gonna be times 50. I'm telling you right now. I just did it, and it's like it's such a pain in the ass. Okay, because I tried to do it quickly, and I probably came up with 51,250. It's not the right number, but I have to add in the 50,000 times your accrued interest. Don't worry about it. It's not going to kill you. You're not going to do this to you. I promise you, Weston. But just understand what you do. You do 7% times whatever that per year, divide that by 360, then multiply that, add that to the price of the bond, and then multiply times 50, because $50,000 worth of bonds is 50 bonds. Okay. Again, I don't disagree. I think they're good. I think they're going to help. Okay. Yeah, there's no way around being shaky on suitability. And again, here's the thing: on the vendors really go like here's the thing. So I'm not saying the test won't do it a couple times, but most of the time there's one right answer. Where on the vendors, it's like person's aggressively, moderately aggressive. Is it going to be 40%? Is it going to be 60%? Okay, boom, I love it. Okay, there you go. So Weston's going to be on there the next 3 nights from 9 to 11. Is that Eastern or that should be Eastern time, right? Okay, boom. Okay. It's a long time, Sydney. I know that. We're going to nail this together. Right? We're all with you on this. A lot of the vendors really go really close. They go, he's moderately aggressive. Is he 55% equities or 51% equities? It's like, who the fuck knows? Okay. Got it. 9 at night to 11 at night. That's some late ass shit. Okay. So if you go to Louis, if you go to if you go to my website, series7exam.org. Hold on, let's see if I can show it. Oh, I almost just ended that. Hold on. Here. I get it. I'm with you. I understand. But the only thing is, you can only get West Coast people then, because that's what it is. Okay, so now, that was my website. Hold on. There we go. That should work. Okay, you should see that. Until let's see, sure. Yeah, okay. So then you tab over here. You X that off because it's a pain. To that, you want to book a session. There it is. So now you go here. It says free Zoom group. One for each test. One, SIE, 65, 7. Boom. That's it. Just go on there. Okay. There you go. Laura, thank you very much. Boom. I appreciate it. Thanks, Laura. I love that. Boom. Little cha-ching, little coffee. That's awesome. Okay. I'm telling you, what? Yeah, and he can show you. And then if you do that, and then if you happen to join the Friday night thing, we go over at 8 o'clock at night Eastern. We go over them all the time. Oh, so Weston, that's why it's hard for you to get on, because it's the middle of your day, right? I get. Oh, that's right. Because I remember the last class. And it's funny, by the way, none of us can hear your kids. I know you heard them, but we couldn't hear the kids or the dog at all. It's crazy. And I'm telling you guys, that options thing, Maria is great on there. She's not on here. She doesn't do this because she's always studying, but she's awesome. She's from Edward Jones, and she's great. I think she's on the chat with the Edward Jones class I do on Tuesdays. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, it's 9:41. We went a little over, but that's fine. Did I answer all the questions? I think I did. So I think that works. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're going to be good. Yeah, Louis, it's going to be later. It's going to be kind of late for you. Okay. That's funny, Weston. I agree. I'm with you. Okay. Yeah, because the thing about the option class is I hold everyone accountable. Like, I pick on different people each time. I go, explain it to me, back and forth, and we go. And I think they get a lot out of it. It's good. See you Friday, Sydney. Yeah, Louis, it might be late for you because he's doing it 9 p.m. Western, but maybe Weston go a little bit earlier, and then Louis could do a little bit later, because 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night is going to be tough for an East Coast person. I mean, almost you're better off doing it like 5 in the morning, and he does in the afternoon. But let's see if you guys can figure it out. And Louis, if it doesn't work, just jump on that Zoom, because there's people on there all the time. Just leave it open. Go on there, jump on the Zoom, and then people pop in, go, hey, let's do some option questions. Okay. Kind of works out a lot. Okay. I think, yes, Sydney, I think we're getting there. And I'm telling you right now, I can't stress how much these study groups matter. So if you go on my Facebook group, it's called FINRA Exam Prep with help from Capital Advantage Tutoring. Okay. Oh, you're asking that question. Okay. Long straddle, Louis. Oh, greatest short straddle, short straddle, greatest upside risk. Just get on the Zoom. Okay. Now, just get on these study groups. Are going to help. Okay. So the greatest upside potential is a long straddle. The greatest upside risk is a short straddle. Why? Oh, the Zoom options are 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. They're 8 p.m. Eastern. Once you join, your link goes out every Friday afternoon. It's the regular. Remember, if you do the options video only, you don't get it. The $50 does the options, the option class at 8, plus you have the Series 7 class right before it at 7 p.m. And if you're bored, you join the 65, 66 class at 6. Right. So when they say risk, it's the risk. Greatest upside risk is going to be a short straddle, because short straddles, thank you, Laura. The short straddle is anytime you have 2 cells, you have unlimited loss potential. So, okay. Boom, Weston. Yeah, oh, that's true. Anyone who does my membership, don't do it on an iPhone, because they jack 30% on top. I totally forget to say that. Yeah, Weston, if you go on here after this, maybe Louis is awake and he can jump on. Okay. Now, it does help because Weston's good at it now. Okay. And the good thing is, by having to go back and forth with each other, and this can get you started on how it works. Okay. And then when you come into the class. By the way, anyone who joins my options class, okay? Anyone who joins the options class, please try to watch the videos before you come in, because we're going hard and heavy at them. This way you don't have to feel lost. You just at least get the basics of it, of the 4 steps down. It's fucking cake. Okay. Anyway. Okay. We're a little heading out. If you guys remember, if you guys want to jump on the Zoom later. I'm not on there. Remember, it's just for you guys to talk to each other. I just pay for it yearly for a 24-hour Zoom. So if you guys are on and you this way, when you set up a Zoom, you don't have to say, "Oh, let me do it," and then you have to pay for it because you have more than 2 people. It's a 40-minute timeline. Mine are just 24 hours a day for each exam. Okay, everyone, young OG, we're gonna take it like savages. Everyone who's taking it tomorrow had better be fucking off this chat already. Okay, everyone, I'll see you in 46 and a half hours. Okay, I'll see you guys all later. Have a good night. Wash your hands. Boom, Brianna. You don't need a prayer, Brianna. You're gonna nail this thing. You're gonna nail this thing. Go over the stuff I sent you. We got this. Yo.